Welcome everyone to an episode of Steam Tribe. Today we have 4 amazing Steamites. You want to introduce yourself?
My name is Pragna. My name is Prabir.
Prabir, Pragna.
My name is Anak.
Anak.
My name is Ane.
Ane. So we have 4 fabulous Steam Tribe Steamites somewhere in New York. You know what this place is called?
New York.
It's in Rifton somewhere. So we are recording this outdoors. So should we say Happy July 4th for people in America?
It is?
It is.
July 4th?
Almost.
Okay.
Happy July 4th to everyone in America.
And that day is Independence Day.
And do you want to say Happy Canada Day for our friends in Canada?
Okay.
Happy Canada Day
Day
to our Canadian friends. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
So today we are here to talk about something exciting. What is
Everybody loves it and almost everybody has it. Can you
Everybody-
guess what it is?
Can you guess what it is?
Okay, now you're just showing them. So I know what it is.
Okay. I get it. Yes. So, do you want to guess it?
Really?
Do you want to guess it?
They already know what it is. A fidget.
A fidget?
It's a fidget spinner.
It's a fidget spinner.
I have one now. We use it
We
like
all
this.
have one.
Yes.
If it in this finger doesn't fit, then use the other finger.
Right.
And some could even light up.
Okay. So
Or glow
my
in the
Steamites, I have a question for you. Have you seen something like this fidget spinner anywhere else in your life? Yes.
I saw it in school. I saw it in the streets. And yeah.
Beautiful.
I saw
And I saw it at my cousin's house.
Cousin's house. Good. Guess, Ane?
I saw one inside the tree.
Inside the tree. That's fascinating. And have you seen this thing somewhere
Yeah,
else?
also me.
Yes, Pragna.
I saw it at school when my friend Sai showed, but the color was different.
Yes. And have you seen ceiling fans?
Nope.
Do you know fans?
Oh right, yeah. See,
Do you know fans?
yeah.
Are you guys big fan of fan?
It's
funny.
What?
Fan is working on the same thing. Almost.
Because it's also almost
So
like a fidget.
let's see what it is. So this one is a fidget spinner, okay, that we got, and soon we'll open it and see how it works. See, you wanna hold it. And this is what Anna got for our Canadian friends, right? Hi Canada, happy Canada. Okay. You wanna pass it to Anak so Anak can see? You wanna see, Pragna? Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it comes out. Yes, we're gonna see the whole thing very
I'm
soon.
gonna click it on.
I know. It's fine. You wanna see? You guys have seen this. Do we wanna see?
I have the one that goes on my
Yes. Do you know how it works?
So like, if you're like really if you tap a lot in class and you can't pay attention, you can spin it and you're not really making any noise.
No, but do you know?
Yeah.
Do you see these small interesting balls?
Yeah.
What is this? You know?
The inside.
Yes.
The middle part.
Yeah. I think why I like this particular type of fidget spinner is you can see what's going on inside, and soon we'll open and see.
We'll even see some circuits
So
inside.
this is called
Like how you see a fan.
This is called. So tell me this, like you do this, right? Can you do the same thing with this pen? Can you do this?
Yeah, but
Why not?
you can't do it because it doesn't have a middle part that you can hold on to, and that's why
spinning.
you know a fan.
See.
You don't-
Now see this. This has a middle part, but can it freely rotate? Can you do that? Try. Why not?
Because it doesn't really have oh right it has a part but you're twisting.
Have you seen something like friction?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Ane? Had never heard of friction? Friction is a friend, and it could be an enemy, depending how you want to use it. Now see, if you throw this pen Does it go too far?
No.
No, right?
But you're not
Now
throwing it
if
that
you
far.
if you throw this guy, does it go far?
Yeah. It's 'cause
Why?
it's rolling.
It's rolling. So what's going on is the more area, so this area, the more it touches a particular surface, and if you move, it has to drag all the way, right? That's called friction. On the other side, if you roll like this, it can still go far, right? Because then the only area that's touching a surface is this area. The lesser the area, the lesser friction it will have. Ane? Do you see what I'm saying? Make sense?
Yeah, and if you like push it like this, it doesn't go far because it's like as if it's like a boat. A boat won't go far once you push it. You have to like, it has like these things that like roll, like
Yes.
you have
Yes.
to like roll it, and that's how it gets far.
So now what happens? So if in this particular type of fidget spinner, there are LEDs. You know what LED is?
Yes, it's a type of light bulb that can go change into any colors.
Yes. And do you know what we call these? What's the full form of LED?
Red.
That's very close.
Lead.
It's light emitting diodes. We will talk about it. We'll
That's
talk
not
about it.
pretty
We'll,
close.
I know, but we will get there. So the thing that the magic that this fidget spinner is so popular is the middle part is having minimum touch
What's
area.
minimum touch mean?
It means that it's touching this particular body in very less spaces, in very tiny areas. So if suppose, like in this pen, if you rotate, it's not rotating the whole thing because the entire this surface is touching the internal of this surface, right? So it's a lot of friction.
It's like rubbing.
Rubbing, yes. The lesser you rub, the faster this thing will go.
Because this is not rubbing.
So this is not, and why it's not rubbing? Because there internally there are some balls,
Yeah.
right? And balls have very tiny areas that it touches the internal body with the external body, right?
Yeah.
So now let's see. Should we open it and see what?
Wait,
how it-
first spin it.
Okay. Wow, this is. I always get like hallucinated with this when I open this. Okay. So now,
Okay, I was excited. Can you open it up again?
yes.
Oh,
So-
I never knew that's gonna be like that.
Yes. So this is called a ball bearing. Do you know what ball bearing is? I'll take this thing out. If it lets me take the thing out. This is the magic behind fidget spinner.
This is the fidget spinner.
You wanna hold it?
It is like the fidget spinner
Yes.
because like
Do you know where all we use it? Where all we use something similar?
in wheels.
In beautiful in wheels.
Like not like the tire part, but like
The center of the tire part.
inside
Yes,
the
you can
part
say.
that
You
has
can
the
say. Yes,
metal.
you got it. Pari, you want to guess where else? Where else have you seen something like this? Or not? Where can this thing be used? Wheels is a beautiful example.
Steering wheel, spinning
Huh?
wheel, steering wheel.
Steering wheels. That's right. So whenever you move something very easily, this is what's going on. You want to go?
Spinning wheel.
Yes. Windmill,
Oh,
turbines, right?
turbines.
Turbines.
I didn't think you saw it.
So now if you look inside, this is basically how the ball bearings are made. So they are like tiny balls, and so what will happen with balls? Balls can sneak out anywhere, right?
Yeah.
And it can destroy it. How do you keep the balls intact in between these two rings?
So
can
I think
They have designed something called ball cage. So every ball is secured by a cage. You see that?
like diamonds.
Like diamond on a ring. So the ring
Yeah,
has
like
the
you
cage
have
that holds the right.
Like you
Yes, right. So that it just cages the thing so balls doesn't drop out. And then now see, isn't that fascinating?
This is a fidget spinner. But this is
Yes.
just like the decoration.
Should we try to open it further to see what's going on inside?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the first thing we saw.
Yes. So let's
You're
see.
gonna open up the
And
balls.
now we're gonna
the
see
cages.
What?
You're gonna open up the balls from the cages.
You're right. We're gonna see if we can open it. I don't know if we can open it. But
We
see.
can never put this back again.
I don't know. I think so. I think once this guy is open, probably will not
never
be.
want to close.
I think so. Let's see. So I'll try to see if we can.
Well,
So what I'm doing right now is I'm just removing the cage so at least one of the ball could come out. See? Now the cage is off. Now the ball could come out. Where's that? It's almost coming out. And by the way, whenever you're playing with tools, use all the caution. Anak, you have to sitting. But you have to be sitting, okay?
okay.
Because it might boo-boo. So
Why
that's
isn't it coming out?
because it's a good cage, yeah. So first we have to just remove this. And now you can see the balls, right? Now you can see the balls clearly. They are going all over the place now. Now for coming it out, I think we have to take the ring out, but eventually we will be able to.
It looks like foil.
I know.
Yeah. Did the ball just fall out?
So see, now look at this. Without the cage, everything is just out.
Like you said, like the balls can go anywhere.
Right.
They can
These
go
are
out.
sneaky things. Right? So this is now.
But what do they use the balls for?
They use it because they want to connect the inside with the outside
Oh.
with minimum friction, right?
Yeah.
So the ball just touch in a very tiny area. So if you see in this ball, it's very free, right?
We can just.
So it just touches any surface from just one tiny area, and lesser the area, lesser the friction. Yes, you guys got it. So now, do you want to guess why we have these 3 weights in 3 locations? Yes, Pragna.
Because if we have if there's dark and there's no light and we had a glow up fidget spinner, it can give us some light.
That's why we have light. But do you know why we have it in 3 like these? Yes.
Because the weights keep it equal. If you don't have like the weight.
Because have you? So there's something called. I'm going to use this guy. So we'll talk about something interesting again. Do you know what is inertia?
No. Inertia.
Sorry for my extremely bad handwriting. What's inertia? Inertia. How do you say this? It's inertia. So if you're running, right? And I say, Anak, stop! Can you just stop right there?
No. Like you'll be running, and then all of a sudden you'll go down, but you'll go a little farther.
Right, and that's because that's the nature of every body. We want to stay in a particular state unless we put force against it, right? So that's called inertia.
Yeah, but
So if your dad is driving and you say, Daddy, stop! Can you just stop right there? No. So you just start putting brakes and it gets stopped after a distance.
yeah, like after like a few inches.
So in this case, these 3 beautiful objects provided weight for the inertia, right? So if you're moving this thing, you want it to move, and right? Having 3 weights give it a momentum. So so basically
What's the momentum?
momentum is going in a particular direction where you want it to go.
What's particular mean?
Like
Looking at certain direction. So you want to go there, so you are going there. That's momentum.
If you want to go right, you won't go left, right?
Right, left. I don't know. Yes. So that's what's going on. Now let's take these tiny things out. So these are like beautiful LEDs inside, right?
I can see.
And what do we see inside? Do we see something inside?
Lights.
Lights.
Can we break it open?
Do you want to open it?
Yeah.
Should we open it?
I think I know the barbels are lighting it up.
We can open it.
Yeah, let's open it.
Don't tell anyone we are opening it. Okay.
Hey, Papa, we're opening it.
Okay. So we are opening this thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's in the shape of a fidget spinner.
Do you know what this thing is?
What?
What this tiny thing?
Battery?
No.
A button.
Button.
Like when you press it, it's
It
glowing.
does. So what's the role of a button?
It like when you press it, like not the ones on clothes. Like if you press
I
it
know.
on like some doll or something,
Uh-huh.
something will happen. Like the doll will begin to talk.
It will do something.
It'll do something.
It
It'll
will-
do some
that's-
action.
So what will we do with the button? So with the button,
press it and make light.
right? So it will do something. We don't know what that something is. Okay. So now, give me 1 second. Okay.
That's a little plastic.
So again, whenever we are to our steamites, whenever we are playing with the tool, you have to be extra cautious because these are pointy things. This could really hurt someone, right?
Be very, very, very cautious.
And few more very. That will help too.
Few more berries.
Okay. So this opens. Ah! I could have opened like this. Ah! Okay. These. What is this?
Are these very dangerous? A little slip.
What is this tiny thing?
I forgot what it's called.
Pragna, do you know what this thing is called?
Metal?
It's called a cell.
Oh, right.
It's a button cell. What would a button cell do?
Press.
It gives us energy. It's the battery. Remember battery? It's the battery.
We charge it with the little
Yeah.
hole we put
And then with the battery, so see what's going on. Team, we want to see what's going on?
Yeah.
So there's a R something, there is B
the
something,
R-
and there's
the
G
R
something.
means resistor.
R means red. I think this is the
This is
red.
the red
This is red
LED.
LED. I think this is the blue LED, and this is the green LED.
Yeah.
But you are right. R means resistors too. And then there's a button. And do we know this black thing? What this black thing is called?
It's the brain.
It's the brain of the circuit. What it is called?
IC.
IC. What is that IC? Do you know? It's
Like-
integrated circuit. Have you heard of things called brain?
Yeah, we think
have it.
We
we
think
in them.
and
We have it.
How,
This is
No,
that's our integrated circuit.
we think that's how our brain helps us.
Yes.
It helps us think. It tells
Yeah,
us
but
when
right now
to
there's a
move our
cell.
hand, tells us
Yeah, you can
when
press
to
it.
move our
Press.
legs, and tells us when to
It
move our
doesn't
body.
light.
So what's happening is the battery gives power. So it gives power to this button, to this IC. It's integrated circuit. And then integrated circuit, based on the button that you press, it says, oh, I know what you're saying. So Anak, you just told us button do some things, right? That's that something. So if you press it, it says, okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying do all the 3 LEDs at the one time. And then you say again, so it says, hey, I have seen you do twice the button. That means do this thing or this thing, right? The IC tell all these LEDs how to react.
So our soul tells us how to react. If we want something and we're mad, we'll turn mad.
This is the most instant karma lesson from. This is beautiful, Anak.
So if we press the button, if we wanted to just, we have to press it twice. Then only it would do flash, flash, flash.
Whatever
flash,
we say,
flash,
see,
flash.
this guy is still working on. So the IC is saying, hey, do this.
It follows a pattern.
It follows whatever command the button gave the IC. And IC says, okay, you give me power. You told me what to do. Let me do that. Right? It's as simple as that. Steamites, today we learned how the fidget spinner works. So, friction, inertia, ball bearing with tiny balls and a cage working together create an amazing fidget spinner. Now we know. Now when someone show you fidget spinner, you exactly know how it works.
Now you break it and you can make it.
So
you know what
so what is making
Break
fidget
it, make it.
So what is helping fidget spinner move?
The little ball part.
It's called ball bearing. Should we write it?
Ball bearing.
Ball bearing.
So we have learned about ball bearing, we have learned about inertia, and we have learned about friction.
Okay.
What is friction?
Friction is how like something moves.
If someone is it's holding back.
So you have to.
The lesser surface you have, the more the lesser friction you have. You can move faster. So thank you again for watching this video.
And
We have seen. So there was a 4th guy missing in action. We have 4 steamites.
But one just went back inside.
Yes. So check us out. On next week we'll talk something other thing, or some other fun project.
And we'll talk
Subscribe,
about
like, and share if you like this video.
Share with families and friends.
Share with families and friends. We will also.
They can all learn something.
They
new.
can all learn something new. You guys are right. Hey,
And if
this is a ring. Anyone wants this ring?
Me.
Okay. Someone can take a smaller ring.
I don't want it.
So, Steam Tribe's out. Do you want to give a Steam Tribe salute before we go?
And
Steam Tribe out.